13 News now at noon. The Newport News Commissioner of the Revenue's Office is hosting an interactive workshop designed to teach kids about entrepreneurship in a fun and accessible way. So this initiative is called Commissioner's Cash, Children Achieving Success Through Hard Work. Joining us now with an inside look at the program, we have Newport News Commissioner of the Revenue, Tiffany Boyle, and Denby High School business educator, Monique Nicole Holmes. It's great to have you both here.
Thank you. We're excited to be here.
What a cool initiative, especially when you think, of the Commissioner's Office. And, typically it's a lot of adult stuff.
Right.
But, you're focusing on the kids with this. Why was that so important to you?
Because the kids are our future, right? I want them to know early on about goal setting. I want them to be involved with civics, and I want them to know that, taxes and math can be fun.
That's right. That's right. So what exactly happens at these events?
So depending on what grade level there are, we do different things, but we start off one with civics, like what does elected mean? How did I get elected? Then we talk about Commissioner of the Revenue's Office. What does that look like? What kind of jobs are there? And then we move into goal setting, because since my office issues business licenses, we talk to them about, well, what business would you like to have? Nice. And depending on what grade level they are, they discuss different things. So in high school, it was much more involved. We also do business planning, a little light business planning. But if they're like elementary, we're like, oh, well, what kind of business? How much will you make? When will you start? It's always fun stuff.
It's really incredible to think that the children have access, to a city official at such a young age, when there are a lot of, adults who are still trying to figure out how to get that access, right? Can you talk, Monique, about the impact that you're seeing on these kids? Because I know it's got to be special to kind of get this before they even really launch into the real world.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I love about, the Commissioner's Cash program is that it really helps them open up their mindset about, entrepreneurship, about business building, and also it helps them to understand what their role and responsibilities will be as future taxpayers, right? Taxes is a very complex area that even as adults, we struggle to understand. And so it just helps them to see beyond the classroom and beyond graduation of what real world principles and things that they're going to face, and helps them to understand what those things are.
And as a teacher, I'm sure that it's great for you to be able to have this to kind of supplement what you're teaching, our young people. Can you talk about what this means as a teacher to have this kind of community program to really help what you're doing?
Yeah, so, as a teacher at Denby High School, our mission is to help prepare students to be college, career, and citizen ready, right? So it really helps them to really figure out, okay, what am I going to face when I step into the real world? And it was a pleasure being able to, partner with Commissioner Boyle and the Commissioner's Cash program to really help them kind of open their minds and just see beyond what they're learning in the classroom. Because I teach economics and personal finance, and it's actually a required course that they have to take to be able to graduate. So they get to learn, by Commissioner Boyle coming in, not just the textbook stuff that they need to learn about business and personal finance, but like, what are they going to really experience when they get out in the real world?
I love that. And I feel like, personal finance and economics, we all should be required to take that before graduating high school. Exactly. All right, so before we go, how do we sign our kids up for this?
You can reach out to our office. You can reach out to me on social media, our office on social media, or our website, and we will be right there. We will schedule it. Yes.
What a cool opportunity to help our young people, get them ready for the real world, especially our future entrepreneurs. You have an opportunity for them to talk to the Commissioner of the Revenue for Newport News. Thank you so much, Tiffany, Monique. Great to see you both.
Thank you.
We're right back.